Hello. It's just me. It's gonna be a short stream today, but I figured we'd do something a little more relaxing. Because I'm not in the mood for anything intense. So we're just doing a bit of decorating in The Sims 4. Maybe some light building. I think I've done most, if not all, of the layouts of this apartment, but we'll see. Alright. Oh, the game isn't. I had to restart for the mods. How y'all doing, chat? Is it good? I hope it's good. You know? Happy Friday, everyone. I hope your week went well. I hope you have an exciting weekend. I've got some dinner plans this evening, so that's why it's going to be a little bit of a shorter stream. Yeah. Should be a good time. Sorry, I'm swaying in my chair. I like moving. I got a chair that's movable. What can I say? Alright. Me when The Sims 4 takes 1,000,000,000,000 years to load. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's been doing that lovely thing recently where you can't actually load it because it invisibly thinks there's something there and you can't exit out of it. I apologize for starting the stream before I was ready. That's on me. I'll take that. But I didn't put my welcome message. Welcome message. I found this, or rather I was served via algorithm, this little music thing today. I hope it's good for me to use on stream. I've got the credits down there. It's very nice. It's very groovy and schmoovy. Alright. Let me pull up the lot we're building so you don't see all of my ridiculous builds. This save is actually quite normal. The goal for this save is that I make a new capture the hello? Thank you. What? Excuse me? Is that I custom build every single save. Okay, that was weird. Alright, so this is what we're working with so far. I'll show you the outside. It is lagging a little bit. We'll see how my computer holds up. This is the outside. I finished it earlier. I think it looks pretty nice. You see we've got the communal pool. And I plan to put some activities in here. This is going to be our penthouse suite. You'll see the numbers I have. That's bedrooms and bathrooms. So it looks like I am not done with all of my floor plans. So we've got some floor plans to do. And then I've already done floor plans on the lower levels. And I divided them with this little, I divided on the first floor with a little sitting area. These ones, I just have to remember where the edge is. I believe it's here, on this side. So this one we've got a 3-2 configuration, and this one we've got a 2-1 configuration. And then over on the opposite side, we've got a 2-1 configuration and a 2-1 configuration. Or rather, this is 2-1.5. But then down here, we've got a 2-1 and a 1-1 configuration. And then, of course, we've got a second 2-1 configuration and a studio configuration. So, that's what we're working with for the lower levels. But, I suppose, we gotta get some building done. So, it looks like I intend for this one to be a 2-2. And I'm trying to make unique layouts for all of them, because I find the unique layout a little more interesting. than a non-unique layout. And I'm trying to have the balcony be accessed by the communal space whenever possible. So the things I'm considering are a bedroom should ideally have access to a window, and ideally you should not have to walk across a public space in order to reach a bathroom. So in a 2-2 configuration, my apologies, we have a couple of options. So for a 2-2, I can essentially lock off the sides and make the center space an open space, and they just have their own private bathrooms. And I make one of the private bathrooms also the public space bathroom. Or I have like a Jack and Jill situation, so there's a private bathroom and a public bathroom, which is what I did in the 2-1.5 configuration downstairs. Oh, it's on the other side. My apologies. In this, so you can see that the 2 bedrooms have a shared bathroom, but there's a public restroom for the open area. So that's always an option. But I think for this one, we might just cut off the sides and turn this into like a bedroom and this into like a bedroom, and there's a bathroom in here in each of these. And I'll probably turn this into the shared space area, so something like this perhaps. Just so that I can use this little nook here rather than having it be wasted space. I'm a 2-3 bathroom hater, and I'm not afraid to admit it. So I will probably extend that out and then make this like a dresser or something. Either a dresser or a desk. Sorry, I had to make sure it didn't mess up the outside of the building. I'm gonna put the walls down so that I can properly do my floor plan. And let me grab a door. Oh, I need 4 furnished shells like this. I try to only use base game because it just makes our lives easier. Put you right there. And then we'd probably have the door enter from this side. And so what I'm trying to do right now in my head is I'm like, okay, ideally I'd have a separate shower bath in here, but I don't think, given where I need the doors to go, I can have a separate shower bath unless I expand this corner for the bedroom to be like a dual purpose entrance. So entrance to the bedroom, entrance to the bathroom. That way I'm only using just the one tile, which is where the shower can go. Excuse me? Oh, I don't have move objects on. Yeah, I was gonna say, sir, you fit there. Move objects on. I want organize debug. Debug is off. Perfect. This is Better Build by Twisted Mexi, in case you didn't know. It's phenomenal, and everyone should have it. Yeah. The worst thing about bathrooms in The Sims is that it just it doesn't work like in real life. In my real life, I have a 2-3 tile bathroom, and the bath is here, and then straight across from it is the sink and the toilet. But they don't let you do that in The Sims. Sims are not quite that flexible. So, in real life, it would look something like this, which would probably be a half tile wider. But you can't build on half tiles. So, unless I want a dual, obviously I wouldn't do these, but a dual sink and tub, I'm kind of stuck here, and this will likely turn into a double vanity. Yeah. And then since that's a double vanity, I don't need this door to be stacked up so heavily. So we can just run it like that. Oh, the window is in the middle of that, huh? I did not consider the window. Okay. What if I do something like that maybe? And then we enter from here. Yeah. Probably here, and then I will swap those so I can have a towel rack there. And then in real life, you know, you'd get better lighting from the natural lighting from the mirror. Yeah. Something like that. Oh, pardon me. I don't know why, as soon as I start streaming, I just get so sleepy. Maybe it's the music, maybe it's the very calm, relaxed energy that we're bringing to the stream today. So of course we have our desk here. We could turn this into a dresser, maybe, but I feel like a desk makes the most sense. Then maybe like a one-tile bookcase over here. We'll do the rest of that layout later. I don't love how long the bathroom is. I think it's a waste of tiles. But whatever. This apartment would be hell, by the way, because every single one of your windows faces the parking lot, rather than what would actually be the smart thing to do, which is to put the hallway on the inside and then have all of the windows face outward into the surrounding beauty. But no, these exterior windows are for the hallway, so that when you're walking into your dismal apartment, you can see the lovely stuff outside, and you're like, oh wow, isn't that so pretty? And then you walk into your house and it looks like this. And you live here, and instead of your view being this, it's this. So that's a little rough, but it is what it is, I suppose. Alright. And then for this one, what can we do that's different or like a little weird? Because the thing that makes the most sense is just putting the bathroom here. And I could do that. It would be simple. We put the bathroom here. Entrance, shower bath, toilet sink, done. But, you know, why not get a little funkier? So we could also have a similar... Gosh, I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I keep yawning. A similar little desk setup. Or, you know, activity table, something along those lines. When I actually decorate this, I'm not going to go base game only this time. So... I can use something else. What if instead we put the bathroom here? And then, you know, we just get one of the most classic combinations, which is just your shower bath Sink. Toilet. A classic. I don't hate it. You know, I'm not in love with it. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but it's fine. We're just gonna add a bed. I like adding queen beds to rooms like this, because, you know, might as well. It's lagging a little bit. Am I dropping frames? No, I'm not. Wonderful. What? Yes, I know. Sorry, Streamlabs is trying to notify me that when I started stream, my microphone was on but had no signal, which is something I do on purpose. So in a bedroom, I try to include a bed, 2 side tables, a dresser, and a mirror, whenever possible, just for gameplay purposes. For those of you Sims folks who enjoy gameplay, I'm not in your number, but, you know, to each their own. I think we'll put the desk along this wall instead, and then we can put something behind it. Like perhaps a bookcase? Do I not have ignore unlocks? Ignore unlocks, please. Silly unlocks, you don't matter. Yeah, something like that, perhaps. If I change my mind about the bedroom layouts, that's fine. I'm not allowed to move walls later, but I can move furniture. It's like a real apartment. These are the mock-ups that I'm giving to the builder. Go there. Sometimes I all place, sometimes I don't feel like it, you know. 'Tis what it is. I really could fit 2 bedrooms, or 3 bedrooms in this space pretty easily. I'll likely build in a vanity over here rather than just making this a mirror corner, but it's a vanity for now. And then, do I need different music? Good night. I was thinking we make this corner the kitchen. So I don't typically use auto cabinets, but they're handy whenever you're first laying out your kitchen, so I'll turn them on and then turn them back off. It just, whatever works for the most part. And then, because we've theoretically got a window here, I'll shrink that guy down. Use a couple of them instead so we can actually see outside. We'll go sink. And we'll go fridge. And then where? Put the oven over in this corner. I'm trying to keep my work triangle somewhat workable. And then we've got the space for an island, so let's go with a little island here. And we don't need a huge table set up. But like maybe just like a 6-person table. Here. Here-ish, rather. Put it right behind that island. And then at the end of the island, we'll put our garbage can. That's a nice little kitchen dining setup. And we might scooch this door along just a little bit so that we can have our living area here. Maybe the different thing I should do is actually, I haven't had a space where I've boxed off living kitchen dining. It's all just been an open space, because that's how most apartments work. But we'll box off the living room this one time and give it an archway instead. then we can have our couch. And our love seat. And our television. Lovely little living room area. How do I like it? Sans walls. I mean, it really opens up the space. But, you know, does it look good? It looks less good, in my opinion. But it does open it up. Fine, we'll keep it. No entry table in this apartment, but that's okay. They're not a requirement. So that's gonna be another 2 down. Nah. We'll keep that where it was. I was thinking if we move this door, I could put something in this corner here. Some activity, perhaps, or like a chair, like an easy chair. Speaking of chairs, I could actually fit a couple in here without it looking too weird or overcrowding the space. Just scooch that guy back along another half tile. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Moving on to the 3-1.5. Alright, 3-1.5. So this corner layout is tricky because it's bigger, but there are like no windows. So I do typically end up with a windowless bedroom, just because, like, you know, it makes sense to make a cutoff here. So I try to keep bedrooms. I could try to keep bedrooms at minimum 4x4. So, like, yes, I could split this down the middle and make like 2 bedrooms here. But a 3 across bedroom is kind of really hard to work with. So I don't typically do that. You might have seen downstairs and across the way. I do that in this one, but I made them twin bedrooms so that it didn't feel quite so crowded. And I suppose in a 3-2, well, in a 3-1.5, like what we're working with, you know, 2 kids' bedrooms or 2 smaller size bedrooms would make sense. So we'll see. I might shake it up a little bit. Go with something in the middle here. Which, it feels a little big, but I'll probably take out this chunk for a bathroom. So, make this the master. Yeah, perhaps. I might just scooch that back. Lose this corner space, or have it be like a fridge or pantry. See, and then the tricky thing is the hallway. Because you have to be able to access back here without cutting it off. But I might make that the living area, and then, well... yeah, I think we're just gonna undo. Center of the room, bedroom, interesting thought, but not really what we're going for right now, I don't think. Man, it's really lagging. I don't think it's that I'm streaming, because it was lagging whenever I was building this lot earlier as well. I think something about the amount of stuff I have in this lot it is not happy about. Which is weird, because there's really not that much in here. So I think for an acceptable bedroom, you know, 30 tiles is huge. Maybe we have a little nook back here. We take this all the way down. You know, and then we eat into the master bedroom over here for the bathroom. Ooh, did that mess up the outside? It did not. Great. Gotta be careful when you're sliding stuff on outside walls. Sometimes things will mess up for reasons unknown to you. And then maybe we go with like a long boy here. But it's a 3, 1.5. Not a 3, 2. Which I forgot. This is, see, I have to add in little building puzzles like this for myself to keep building fun and funky. So because it's a 3, 1.5 and not a 3, 2, that means that I can't Jack and Jill one of the bathrooms. It has to be accessible to all 3 bedrooms. So if we put it like down here, let's say, how does that get us for like space? Go here, and then we have a 4x4. Yeah, it's like a little different, but I don't hate it. And then we just put the half bath here. Yeah, that's fine. You know, it's going to be a little tough for whoever's in this bedroom because they are a touch far away from where you would want to be for, like showering. So that's unfortunate, but, you know, 'tis what it is. I do like, whenever possible, when I'm working with like a tucked back something at the end of the hall, I do like to give them just a little entrance space so that the door isn't encroaching on any of their usable space. So, in order to minimize the amount, this bedroom especially, but both this bedroom as well, has to walk through public space, I'm putting the door on the private side and as close to these other doors as I can get it. And then we just tuck everything in here. Again, layout in a 4x2 bathroom is always going to be tricky. Because I'm imagining there are children here, I think we're going to need a bath. So, you know, there's only 2 ways that can go, here or here. And I'll probably just stick it all on one wall. And then for the half bath, a 3x1 is pretty much the smallest half bath you can do if you're not doing the stack. Technically, you can make this a full bath by putting a wall shower here. But that's silly. So I don't do that. Alright, where are we in the building? So there's 2 ways to get upstairs. There's stairs going on this side, and then you have to walk all the way around, or there's stairs going on this side, and you have to walk down the hallway. So with it being here, obviously these people are going to use these stairs, but these people have the option of using either stair. But I think I might make this kitchen space. So we'll put the door kind of right there for now. Which makes this extra unfortunate because the kitchen's a pretty busy area. But, you know, what are you gonna do? See how that feels. It might be a little big for a kitchen. kitchen, then we got the corner. Probably oven here. Yeah, it's a galley kitchen, which is my least favorite, but it functions. You know, it looks normal. You'll notice I'm not putting any upper cabinets up, and that's because upper cabinets go in during the decoration phase, and we're still in the building phase. So then we need some kind of dining, and hopefully some kind of living, if we can squeeze it in. Dining, I would love to fit a six top in here, but I just don't think we're gonna be able to squeeze it. Yeah, it's quite tight. And then I don't really have a living space. If I can move that half bath, maybe. Where do I have room to put a half bath? Here would work. I would just move it, but that'll mess up things on the outside, so I don't want to. Only totally enclosed interior rooms get to be moved. I try to put my lights on half tiles so that they don't get covered by walls when I'm moving things around. You know, whenever possible. So like if I put a wall here, that would cover up the light, and then it's really annoying to move if you ever want to move it. You know, they can just sneak around if they need to just use the bathroom, but if they need to shower, they have to cut across here. But that does give them a little bit more privacy down and about that way, because this will be your sight line down there, rather than that not being there and you being able to see all the way down. So it makes the kitchen feel really crowded, and I do recognize that, and I do sympathize with that. But, everything that needs to open is down here. I probably would swap those two around, but I like to have a cabinet counter between anything that needs to function. So we do that, and then we just have a small living space in this corner. Ideally, we'd get a TV and a couch and a love seat. But I don't know if we're gonna swing it. We might just be couching it up. Or we swap you down here, put you over here, and you over there, and you over here. Something like that. Feeling out the space. That's centered. That's centered. Bam. Four chairs instead of 6, but I know that the 6 would fit if feel a little cramped. Wood couch, and then we got some open floor space for the kids. We don't need couching. Anyways. Bam! So we've got a 3 1.5 and a 2 2. And then we're going to pop across to the other side. A 2 2 and a 3 2. Down here, I believe, is a 2 2 as well. Yeah. So we're trying not to replicate this layout. I was going to say I don't have a public bathroom in this one, but I do. Okay. Sorry, the music is almost over, so I was queuing up our next little jazz. Thank you to Totomori for making some amazing music while we sit here and wait and appreciate their last song. Fun. We'll bump to a different playlist of theirs. Very nice. Alright, so in the one we said we weren't replicating, there's a wall on this side of this window, so we're not going to do that. Two bedrooms. If we... Okay. That's the studio. This is a 2-1 as well, not a 2-2. I know I have a 2-2 down here somewhere. Is a 2-1 or a 2-1? Oh, you're a 1-1. I'm so sorry, I lied. 2-2. Okay. Interesting. I thought I had a 2-2 on this side down lower, but I guess I don't. This music is so good, it just makes me so sleepy. Two full bathrooms. Let's enclose something. We're doing a lot of open floor plans. How far am I from stairs? If I put the entrance over here, it's not going to be the end of the world. I had a private balcony in a different apartment, so it's not unheard of. I just would prefer not to do a private balcony if I don't have to. Weird, like thunder or something outside. Sorry, I'm thinking in my brain. If I go like a kitchen, dining over here, and I have a like archway between them. How big does dining need to be for me to enclose it? 4x3? This is a 4x3. Okay, and if we scoot it out a little bit and I don't enclose I don't enclose each individual, but I do have like a kitchen dining space. Then, we add a kitchen. Probably not that, but with some half walls here for an eat-in kitchen. It should be a standard half wall. No, that's too tall. Less than standard. There we go. If you can't have your sink facing a window, it should be facing a common area. And then we put the fridge. Put the fridge back here, actually. And then our stove, forming a lovely little kitchen triangle. With our door entering here. So, you come back, you get groceries, you hike up 2 sets of stairs with your groceries. Because I don't have elevators. And put a door there, and then this is your common space. I'll probably put a bathroom in right here. Doing stuff like this always really accentuates how amazing actual house building is, like doing real architecture and shit. Because, making sure that all of your kitchens are gonna have windows, and that your windows aren't all in a hallway instead of being on the outside. Like, typically you have, double-sided stuff, so it's just... And, airflow and ventilation on top of all of that, it's just wild to me. People are amazing. You can do it right, but it's also so easy to get wrong. Man, is it easy to get wrong. And then, you can feel it whenever your space is bad. It's not exactly like a secret. I think it's thundering. I can't tell, I'm just in here. I'm just out here having a grand old time. If we do the second bedroom, down here, we have a hallway to a bathroom. Over here. Oh, hello! Welcome. How are you, Elira Marini? My apologies. I hope you're doing well and enjoying the stream. Thank you for the follow. Alright, and then we just have a little hallway bathroom here, so then we get good entrance bundle, so we're not wasting any floor space on a lot of our hallways. Greetings! How's your Friday going? And with that, I think I'll put a tub shower, and then I wanted to do a double vanity. But instead of a double vanity, I think I'll just go toilet sink. Because figuring out a double vanity with a window over on this side is going to be a little bit of a nightmare, so I don't really want to. And then I did this on purpose of putting this over here and the bedroom on this side so that we could have perhaps a little activity space here. And then we'll have our living area down here. Can I reply to you in chat? I can. Oh, because your headphones broke. I'll try. I'll do my best. But I have to tab out in order to do so. Hello? It's logged me out of my own chat on my computer. That's so rude. I'm typing it in chat, but I do have a VOD channel on YouTube. Okay. Bam. 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 That's so annoying that it logged me out on my computer. Bruh. I don't want to join Twitch. Log me in. Bro. Ugh. How annoying. You guys can't see my login, can you? Good. I turned on Tufa, so it's gonna be super annoying. Okay. Bam. Logged in. Okay, great. Sorry that my typing is so loud, by the way. Whenever we bought this keyboard, my expert and husband thought that I would love a clicky keyboard, and the answer is I do not love a clicky keyboard. It turns out that I, in fact, do not enjoy a clicky keyboard and would prefer my keyboard to be silent or mostly silent. But keyboard enthusiasts, they want what they want. And I don't have to understand them. Yeah, sorry that I can't type to you all of the time. Streaming is kind of an audio medium. But I'm sorry your headphones broke. That's unfortunate. Oh, I should have a command? I don't. I need to set up my commands again. I haven't modified my commands in, God, years, perhaps. Which is why Nightbot actually broke for a little while. Because I stopped using it, and they logged me out of it and disconnected my Streamlabs, and rightfully so, in their defense. But, you know, I forgot about it. People do keep talking about streaming on Kick, and whenever I was a child, Kick is where you went to get groomed by an adult human being. And so it freaks me personally out a little bit when they talk about streaming on Kick. Elira asks, where are you from, by the way? And that is not information I'm comfortable giving out on the internet at this time. But, no offense to you. It's okay. I'm trying to be a lot more visual so that you can tell my thoughts and feelings and opinions on things. Man, this playlist kicks ass. It's just so cozy. It's so cozy and I love it to bits. Okay. I have a feeling. Oh, wait. Nothing is saying I can't steal from the awkwardly large living space. I was gonna say I don't think I'll be able to fit a queen bed in here. But I think I can. I think it's just gonna be awkward. I lied. I got excited and I lied to you. And I do take responsibility for that. So instead, we're just going to try to fit in a smaller bed here. And after I went through all that effort to put in a 6 top, they're not even going to need it. We'll make it a double. Double kids bedroom. nightstand. And then a thing there. That'll work. What are my hobbies? Mostly I build in The Sims and play video games. Sometimes I draw. It's gotten less and less frequent because reasons. Due to reasons, I don't draw as much as I used to, but I should get back into it and do like an art stream perhaps to force myself to get back into it. Oh, stream update, by the way, is that I'm trying to stream regularly, hopefully. So my goal is to stream in the evenings on Thursdays. We'll see. I don't want anybody to like get their hopes up or like set their schedules, but that's the goal, is to start streaming on Thursdays. Is that a better flow? I think that's fine. So yeah, that should be an exciting new development, is to stream hopefully every Thursday evening. The beginning of this, hold on, I gotta pause it because I can't have music in my head while I talk about music. The beginning of this song, so the reminds me of a classical song, and I'm so bad at classical music recognition, but it's the I think it's like a really famous trumpet piece. I couldn't tell you more than that. Let me go put like a little art setup in here to remind me that it's supposed to be a activity space for later. What is happening? Oh, it's hailing. It sure is hailing right now. Not small hail either. It's like this big perhaps. Huh. Well, if the stream goes down, it's because my power went out. So, we'll see how that goes. Luckily, I'll have it archived and it'll get up on the VOD channel and everything. I was wondering why it got so dark. Because it's only 5. That would explain it. Okay, since we have the extra space, I'm going to go ahead and put a little entry table in there. Isn't it so sweet and so cute? And then we'll probably end up putting just like a little bookshelf of some kind over in this corner, or something akin to that. Sweet. So it was thundering earlier. I thought it might have been my neighbor. He like moves heavy stuff sometimes, and that can get distracting. But no, it is storming. Pretty bad. The college in my town just moved in today, and they were supposed to have like a whole bunch of outside activities starting right about now, so rip those guys, I guess. That's fun. Maybe I'll turn on the ring light on my camera. Ring light on my camera. I'm gonna open my curtains so I can see what's happening. Yeah, jeez. Sorry, I got distracted by the storm. You'll have to forgive. I can't. There's nothing I can do about this. It irks me to no end. I promise. I do like art. I don't have a like portfolio that you can go look at anywhere. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that turning on the light lags my camera. Is that better? That's better. I guess I'm not gonna have that. Alright, well, No ring light. A shame. Okay. One more bedroom. We got it. Bedroom. Apartment. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. Chat, you're so smart. You're so cute. Look at you, chat. You're so cute today. Did you do something new with your hair, chat? It looks so cute. Dang, it's really coming down. Oh well. It's not my problem. I'm sorry. It's so not y'all's problems. Elira asked, or said that artists are a hobby. That's awesome. I love to see a fellow artist. What is your medium? So I do digital and traditional. Traditional less often than I used to. I should get back into it, but what are you gonna do? And then, yeah, that's it. I do digital and traditional. A 3-2 configuration, huh? Luckily, I have so many windows to work with. I'm gonna turn on tile counts for this one. So I think we'll cut that off for a master bedroom. No. I don't like... I was going to put a bathroom there, as you can tell by the 3-2 tiles. But the window there, I don't love, because then I wouldn't be able to put a shower, a sink, and a toilet all on one wall in order to make the throughway for the 2 doors that I would use. It would just be an awkward layout. So we'll move the bathroom somewhere else. Perhaps maybe down here. And then we'll have like a long kitchen. Maybe with like an island, perhaps. You're an artist and make designs for streamers and gamers? Fun! I used to do that. Yeah, I did a couple of emotes for people. I did a stream layout for a couple of people. It's a fun time. Do I want to see your work? Sure! Let me get you a permit. Because you can't post links in my chat without a permit. Oh yeah, I have a Discord. All my freaking commands are broken though. What happened to my commands? At least permit works. I don't know why my commands are all broken. Wild. Anyway. Beautiful. Perfect. Bam. You can join my Discord if you'd like. It's up there. Dropping frames. Or at least it looks like I'm dropping frames on my end. Anyway. I don't really personally need new stuff right now. I have 38 followers. I'm not gonna need emotes for a hot minute. So. Okay. Bedroom A. I need 2 more bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. So obviously we're going to drop our bedrooms back here. Man, I really made it difficult on myself. If I just scooched this down 1, then I would have a 4-4 and I could split it right down the middle. But I didn't. And therefore I can't. Okay, what if we... do a 4-4 here and make this go away a bathroom, and then we do this window is in the wrong spot. If I just make the bedroom really long, that'll work, right? So sorry, I meant to stop turning around here, but there's so much water on the window that I can see forward that it's not helpful to me to show it at all. Or like look through it, so I have to keep looking behind me. We'll see. If she joins I assume that Elira is a woman's name. If they join the Discord, I will show off what they're working with, but at this moment, I have nothing to show on stream for their art, so hope they're doing well. Anyway, let's get back to trying to make this bedroom work. I know what the answer is. I just don't like the answer. The answer is to do this and just make this bedroom huge. And then have this a whole bunch of wasted spacing. And I don't want to. That's a waste of space. But if I shrink it down so that this is not wasted space and I can use it for something, then this is a shit size for a bedroom. So, you know, or make it an L-shaped bedroom. And then we have the worst of both worlds. Oh wait, what if I, hang on. Let me cook, hang on. What if? Oh god, thank you. I thought I accidentally deleted the floor and that would have been a nightmare. What if? Weird shaped bedroom. Weird shaped bedroom. Kitchen? Corner kitchen? Perhaps? Check my Instagram. Girl, I am not logged in on Instagram. I want to be so for real. Yeah, no. I have not logged into my Instagram in years, perhaps? Perhaps years? And it's because I stopped doing art for aforementioned reasons. Yeah, you know, when the inspiration doesn't come, it's kind of a bitch. The depression's kind of a bitch, you know? I shouldn't joke about that. I was not depressed. I am not depressed, but I do struggle to maintain motivation on things that I don't find interesting anymore. And unfortunately, art is one of those things. What is happening here? Can you? Thank you. Just, yeah. Be even. Be normal. Hello? Even bigger hail. That's fun. On Discord. Hey, yeah. So I'm not gonna friend you on Discord right now. Because again, I don't really need anything. So if you're just trying to show off something for stream, go ahead and just join the Discord channel. And if you don't want to be there, that's fine. You could just leave later. But I'm not gonna friend you on Discord right now. Sorry. Sorry, trying to keep this an interesting audio-visual medium is interesting. Any Danes? Designs. I can spell. Okay. Back to it. I think I'll loop the kitchen over this way. Do I have an outer corner piece? There we go. Loop the kitchen around like that and then put this bedroom door over here. And then I don't know where these bathroom doors are gonna go. I'm just gonna put them in so I don't have to think about it. And then I will probably put the sink here, and then we'll go cabinet. So we're not gonna have like a kitchen triangle because that would be a nightmare. And I don't think I can do a island either with the way this is placed. But a peninsula wouldn't work. Maybe we just make this dining instead, huh? That would probably be better. I don't know, some in this funky corner. It's just a funky little corner. I like it. I think it's fun. Funky. Funky. I wish I hadn't placed these doors in the middle of tiles, but what are you gonna do? It's my own personal rule. You know what I could do is I could make this a bathroom. It'll be boring, but I can. And then this would be less massive. You know, put a corner tub in here. And then I'll just cut that window right down the middle. No, we will not do that, but if isn't there a one of the base game outer pieces, is it you? Has like, yeah, these like weird corner tiles that I could just scooch it in there. Like that. And then have like a normal sink like that. Or like a couple. We'll just do one. Just do one straight in the middle. There's got to be a way to do this. Yeah. Just do it the way it was intended, Eos, you fool. You absolute buffoon. And then bam, sink. And then bam, toilet. That's a bathroom. We take those. Jesus fucking Christ. My alarm went off and it dropped my phone from where it was supposed to be. So just a little moment of panic. A wee bit. But pardon me for panicking. So once we finish this, I'm gonna go. I've got things to do this evening. Evening plans, one might say. One would be accurate if one said that. And then I'm gonna skedaddle. Get out of here. Go do my plans. Okay. We need to know where we're putting the exterior door. Probably, if I had to guess, like here. You know, enter and you go straight into a bedroom, or enter and you go straight into the living area. I think that's perfectly reasonable. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this other bedroom over here. I don't know what to do with you. You're gonna break my cardinal rule of no walking across public spaces. I completely forgot this was not a 2-2. It was a 3-2. I mean, we just... Not you. You. If I just... And then I put another bathroom over here somewhere. That works. It functions. And in fact, because this is the public bathroom, can go over here and do it like this. Bam. Easy peasy. We're actually gonna scoot that one into the corner, but... Shower. Toilet. Sink. Brava. That's a bedroom. Okay. I'm debating if I want a galley kitchen into this bedroom, but then I don't have anything to put over there, so galley would probably not be smart here. I also hate galley kitchens, sort of with my whole heart and soul, so it wouldn't really hit for me. It's not it for me. Okay, we'll just put it right there then. I hate whenever there's like the long diagonal shadows in The Sims. It's not really my cuppa. Just do like a little U-shaped kitchen. And then I just need to sneak dining and living somewhere. No dining peninsula, perhaps? I'll probably have to go small dining. Small dining, she says, pulling out the largest table there is, known to man. I decided against it, and I think if I put a 6-top in kind of here. So the thing about dining is it's a lot more maneuverable than anything else. So if I have like long kitchen and then dining right here, you sort of need a wall for the television so then I can just like couch, TV, walk through to the outside. It's not the most elegant layout that there is, and I'm essentially doing a one-wall galley kitchen, which again, hate, despise, never wish to see again. But you know, if it works, it works. I've not been putting trash cans into my past few areas. Put a trash can in there. Did you get a trash can? You did not. Put a trash can in there. They gotta have somewhere to throw away their trash. Okay. And then we'll just go single sofa. On this side, and I'll probably put like a hutch or something in that corner. And then a TV over here. And we might have room for like a entry table, like right there. It looks a little funky, but I don't mind it. It's something to have. I mentioned the trash can because I was like, where am I going to put the trash can? But like right there, it's fine. Yeah, that'll do. We'll put it that way so that it feels a little less like it's encroaching on this space. And by it, I mean the sofa. Yeah, it's a little far away. It looks a little uneven. You'd like for it to be there, but I don't want to encroach on the kitchen space. Okay, let's get a couple of bedrooms laid out. Yeah. I was deciding if I wanted to move this door over here, but I think I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. So we'll do queen bed here. I wish The Sims had king beds. And like I know I could get mods for it and yada yada, whatever. But I wish they had it native. Because I like a queen bed or a king bed sometimes in my masters. I feel like they're good at space. Good for the space, rather, I should say. It's a little tight. Does that feel bad? I could get the mirror in here too. I'm not 100% sold on it, but now this is like a student bedroom and not the master. I want to make this the master. Because it cracks me up. And also I'm going to put a door there. Because it cracks me up. Yes, you're sharing your master bathroom with the rest of the pissing public. I tried so hard to get my brain not to say those words, and then I said them anyways. You could tell whenever I made that face, I was like, oh, I don't want to say that. And then I did. Whatever. It's fine. Anyway, sometimes in builds, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to do another desk. I've already done a desk already. So then I'll add 2 dressers to be like, oh, it's a his and hers kind of a situation. Like, they both have clothes. I'll probably put, like, a chair or something on here. Make it cute. Make it fashion. Okay, this bedroom's gonna be a little trickier. Just because I don't know what to do with this kind of a nook space. Kind of a nook type situation. We are gonna make this a one-sided queen so that we have walking space. I will probably just put the closet there and then have a desk. Make it another child bedroom. Tween kind of a situation. And then put a mirror in. I don't know. Get a wall mirror. Like, there. That's design. And that's the regular rooms of an apartment. I haven't decided what I want the common areas to be yet. And then, of course, we have the penthouse. That'll be fancy and snazzy. But this is all we're going to work on for today. Sorry, I leaned. This is all we're going to work on for today. So thank you so much for joining me. We're going to move to big face here. I want to appreciate my lovely new follower, Elirla Marini _1. Would love to see your designs if you post them somewhere. Sorry your headphones broke. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You can catch me at my VOD channel. It's going to be at EOS Aurora VODs on YouTube. I technically also have a normal YouTube channel at EOS Aurora. It's a collection of weird stuff that I do, so if you're looking for more of me, that is not the place to find me. I have a Discord whose link is broken. Rather, the link is correct on my page. I don't know why Moobot is broken. That's unfortunate. I'll check on Moobot. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the stream and have a great rest of your day. Bye!